guys, I just recently purchased a DJI Mini 2 drone, and I'm going to give you a run through on the video of what you get with it and some clips that I've filmed so far. Still learning to fly it, but yeah, I'll show you what I got. Alright guys, cheers. Okay guys, this is what comes in the pack. Travel bag, remote, batteries, and charger, which also turns into a power bank. Accessories, all these accessories comes in the box. Manual on it is the drone itself. You also get extra impellers, screws for the impellers, remote toggles, obviously a tool there, and yeah, that's the one. I'll show you the drone opened up in a sec. Here's the drone all opened up for you to have a quick look at. The gimbal, it's not powered up or anything, ready to fly. You can see that's iPhone 13 Pro and not much bigger than it. This is the camera, the remote control ready to go. These toggle pieces normally come under here and screw in. And then when you get it, you just got to download the DJI app. And then once it's connected, go fly. The reason I went with the DJI Mini 2 was a couple of reasons. It was a 4K camera for a reasonable price, very easy to fly, quite nimble. It's only 249 grams, so it packs up quite small. And in Australia, I don't have to have a license to fly. That obviously permits in certain places still, but yeah, that was a couple of the big things. I purchased a cheap one from Kmart quite some while ago just to learn to fly a drone. Wasn't super easy to fly by any means, but I did learn how to fly with that, and then the DJI just makes it super easy, super easy. If you're looking to get into the market, then perfect place to start. There is a few variants and it's all within a different price range obviously. I can't remember what we paid. I think it was just under 900 through JB Hi-Fi. But they're quite often on special. With that too, you'll need to buy yourself good memory card to go with it, just so it can take on the 4K. It's a speed factor thing more than anything. And also most of the videos when you are shooting them are quite large in memory, so the bigger the memory card, the better off you are as well. Don't go too silly. I think I've got a 256 gig, which works great for us. I'm going to take you now through some of the footage that I've shot with it. We've been in various places, and quite often I'll take the drone with me just to see if I can get something good. The start of the video, which you would have seen, was just Saturday just gone. We went hiking up just off Mugra Dam, and that was quite good, very windy. And the drone tells you that if it's windy, it'll ask you to land it out of safety more than anything, but it's still really easy to fly. It does a lot of the stuff itself for you, so you've just got to point and shoot basically. So anyway, enjoy these clips and I'll be back in a minute. In these first few clips here, I've used the preset settings in the drone app itself. You can adjust the length of how far you want it to go away from you and all that, but there's 4 or 5 preset settings in there, which makes it really easy when you're first starting out with them. It's also best to read up on your local drone laws and make sure you're flying within the laws. I also, if there's anybody nearby, ask them if they mind me using my drone prior to me using it. And also you've got to follow the laws as to how close you are to traffic and people. If there's air traffic around, you're not allowed inside certain airfields, etc, etc. I've sped a couple of these clips up in the editing of this video just to show you how diverse the camera really is. You can also change in the settings, the camera settings, from 480p right up to 4K. You can also change the exposure settings, lighter or darker depending on the time of day, also in the stills, not just the video. The battery life duration I've found to be about 25 minutes depending on what you're doing. If you're just hovering taking stills or just hovering taking video, it will last longer. The more you fly around, the more it's going to use it. But yeah, approximately 25 minutes per battery. And as I said earlier, there is 3 batteries that come with it and they charge up quite quick. I forgot to mention also, we bought the Fly More pack, which is what you see on the table. It's the extra batteries, etc, etc. Just showing you here some of the quality of the stills as well that the drone can take. I was really quite impressed with how well it does do stills considering it's a drone. I've cut the end of this particular clip off. If you watch until the end of this video, it may have stacked it down the tree, but it caught itself right before it hit the ground. I was quite lucky there, didn't do any damage. Okay guys, as you can see, quite good footage. A lot of that I shot in 2.7K due to the fact that in 2.7K it is 60 frames per second, whereas when you go to 4K it is only 30 frames a second. So sometimes it can look a little glitchy. If you spend the extra money on the bigger DJIs, they shoot at 60 frames a second in 4K. But yeah, I'm happy with the footage. I can't fault it. Really love it. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching our video again this week. And I'll continue editing the second half of the Northern Territory trip for you, and that'll be up shortly. Enjoy. Take care. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and share it with your friends, because that helps us out. All right, guys, take care. I have crashed the drone a couple of times. This is just one of them. The other times I damaged one of the impellers, which I changed out with the spares as I showed you. But it's really quite resilient, but I haven't hit anything too bad just yet. Again guys, thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like and share, and check us out on Instagram if you want to. Cheers.